Hi everyone, this is William from the Headphone Experience, and this is my May 2025 update. And I have not done one of these update videos in quite a while. I think it's been about a year, but I've got some new stuff in and I'm pretty excited about it, so I thought I would do this video. Got two new things in yesterday and one a couple days before that, and I'm going to tell you about them. I've got a new amp DAC combination. I've got a new headphone that just came in yesterday that I haven't even had a chance to try yet, and I've got a brand new headphone amp that is pretty much a summit level headphone amp. We're talking summit hi-fi level, way up there beyond anything I've reviewed at this point. So pretty excited to get a chance to review this amp. I actually feel pretty honored, so I'm going to talk about that first. And it's sitting right here. I deliberately did the camera angle so you get a good view of this. This is the Ray Samuels Audio B21 Raider. And like I said, I feel honored that I got a chance to review this. This was loaned to me by Ray Samuels himself. And I actually had a chance to talk to him on the phone 3, 4, maybe 5 times in the last week, and super nice guy, just has so much knowledge. And if you aren't familiar with Ray Samuels, he's pretty much a legend of the headphone industry. I think he's been building headphones for headphone amps for at least 20 years, and was building amps before I ever even heard my first pair of Sirius headphones, which was the Hi-Fi Man HE500 all the way back in 2012, and I know he was building amps long before that. So anyway, honored that I have the chance to review this amp, and this is actually both parts of this are one amp. The bottom part is the power supply, and the top end is, or the top part is the headphone amp itself. And of course, they come together, they connect with an umbilical in the back, and the idea is to keep the power supply separate from the amplifier circuits to avoid any noise or contamination. So anyway, this amp is actually pretty huge. It's about 15 inches square. It's about 10 inches tall, both parts put together. And the shipping weight on this was 63 pounds. Okay, it came in like a Pelican type hard case, and the case itself probably weighed about 20 pounds or close to it. So, but you're still talking probably over a 40-pound amp here. And sat here all day yesterday waiting for FedEx to deliver this, and they kept getting delays, and I could do a whole video about FedEx and all the stress and aggravation they caused me, but I'm not going to go any further into that right now. But I did finally get it, and it got here. So anyway, what is pretty incredible about this, and like I said, this is summit level headphone amps here, and this is the latest and greatest from Ray Samuels, and this currently sells for $12,500 US. So not an amp for everybody, and I believe there's only 20 of them being made, but maybe if a bunch of you out there decide you need one of these, maybe Ray will decide to build some more. So anyway, only had a chance to listen to this for maybe an hour so far. And oh, I did want to point out, it does both regular headphones and electrostatic headphones. You've got a 4-pin XLR here, dual 3-pin XLRs for your regular either dynamic or planar magnetic headphones, and then over here you have 2 5-prong plugs for electrostatic headphones. So my primary headphone to review this is going to be the Hi-Fi Man Sesfara you see sitting here, and that's what I tried with this so far. And I do have the Hi-Fi Man Mini Shangri-La electrostatic headphone that I've tried on the electrostatic side of this, and I'm working on getting in a higher end electrostatic headphone for my review of this. But I'm sure I will try every headphone I have with this amp to find out what they're capable of. So, on to the next thing, the headphone. I just got this in yesterday afternoon and haven't even had a chance to plug it in and listen to it yet. This is the Meze, and I might be pronouncing that wrong, but as far as I can figure out, there's about 5 different ways to pronounce Meze, Mez. I don't know how the right way to pronounce it, so excuse me if I'm wrong, but this is the Meze Empyrean II. And I did review the original Empyrean about 4 years ago. Really nice headphone. And did some comparisons to other headphones and all that, but haven't had a chance to review anything from Meze for a while. And this just came in yesterday. And it's the Meze Empyrean II. And I did want to mention that this is on a review kind of circuit thing where it's being passed on from one reviewer to another, and I only get 2 weeks with it. So I'm probably not going to do my standard 2 separate videos where I normally do a first impressions and then a full review. Because I only have this for 2 weeks, I'm probably just going to do a full review and skip the first impressions video. But I will get that out sometime in the next 2 weeks because this needs to be sent on to the next reviewer. The third thing I got is a little sort of an entry-level amp DAC. It's the FiiO, or FiiO, some people pronounce it, K11 R2R DAC. So it is a R2R DAC and headphone amp all in one, and a pretty small package. I don't have it in here. It's only about probably 4.5 inches square, 1.5 inch tall, digital readout on the front. But it is an R2R DAC, and I've only had a chance to briefly try it, and so far I'm really impressed. Sounds really good, so I'm going to try to get to my first impressions on that as soon as I can. And then I've still got some full reviews, some equipment that I've already done my first impression that I need to do my full reviews yet, and that is the Hi-Fi Man Mini Shangri-La electrostatic headphone and headphone amp. I've got them both, the match set. Did my full review, or my first impressions of that, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, and I'm hoping to get my full review out on that soon. And then also, and it's been a while since I did my first impressions, I still have the FiiO FT5 planar magnetic headphone that I need to do my full review, and I'm going to try to get to that soon. And I have to be honest, I'm behind on pretty much everything because I've been super busy with lawn care for the last 2 months. It has rained almost every day for the last 7 weeks, and I'm personally by myself taking care of 16 yards. And it's been taking a lot of work to keep up with 16 yards with rain almost every day. So anyway, and then there's one more thing. Quite a while ago, I did my first impressions of the Ray Tubes 12AU7 select vacuum tubes. And I still need to do a full review of those. And but I've been kind of waiting because when I did my first impressions of those, I was using the Wells Audio V8. I don't know if you can, I don't think you can see it. It's just past audio view here, which is an OTL type tube amp that uses 12AU7s. And the tubes that came in that are TAD or TAD. I guess it's just TAD tubes. And to be honest, I didn't hear a huge difference. So I was hoping that maybe I'd either get another amp in that used 12AU7 tubes, or possibly another brand of 12AU7 tubes to compare before I did my full review. So I've kind of set that aside. So anyway, and then I think I have something coming from Hi-Fi Man in the near future, but Hi-Fi Man never tells me what they're sending me. It's always a surprise. I get a tracking number from Hi-Fi Man and I follow it and wait for it to show up, and I never know what it's going to be. I open the box and it's always a surprise. So who knows what they're sending me. Anyway, so this is my May 2025 update, and I hope you all come back and watch these videos when I get them done. I'm going to try to get a few of these out in the next couple weeks, and anyway, I want to thank all of you that have been following my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And I'll hope to get one of these videos out in the next few days. And so, gonna wrap this up. And once again, this is William from the Headphone Experience. And the Headphone Experience on Facebook. We're up to 36.1 thousand members. So you all are welcome to join us over there and be a part of the group and part of the conversation. So anyway, once again, thanks for watching my video.